Welcome to Mommy Academy. I am so excited to have you here with us today. Today we are talking about a holiday that is coming up in the country of China. That's right. And other Asian countries like North and South Korea and Vietnam, Malaysia, they all celebrate this holiday. And this year it's going to be on the 25th of January. Do you know what holiday this is, Tankie?
No.
It's a holiday that follows the Lunar New Year. What is it?
New moon.
Well, I'll tell you what, it is going to be on the new year, but it is called the Chinese New Year. So happy Chinese New Year to you if you're celebrating
it. Chinese New Year too.
And we're going to share with you a wonderful story called Ruby's Chinese New Year. It's about a little girl and a bunch of animals from the Chinese Zodiac. So every year, the Chinese have a different name for the year, one of these 12 animals. And the first animal in the Chinese Zodiac is the animal who's going to represent this year, and that is the rat. 2020 is the year of the rat, which is why Tankie is wearing his special Mickey Mouse costume. Because it's going to be the year of the rat. So before we actually start reading this wonderful story, I'm going to read in the back of this book a little explanation for the Chinese Zodiac and how it actually came to be. Now, this is a beautiful book. It is written by Vicky Lee, and the beautiful pictures are done by Joey Chow. And I do recommend that you check this book out so you and your family can enjoy this beautiful story. So here is the legend of the Chinese Zodiac and how there came to be 12 animals to represent the years. So the legend of the Chinese Zodiac. The Jade Emperor, ruler of all gods within Chinese mythology, hosted a great race across a wide and dangerous river to decide which 12 animals would win a place in the Chinese Zodiac calendar. Cat and Rat were best friends and came up with a plan to ride Ox across the river together. As Ox swam slowly through the deep water, Rat suddenly jolted forward, knocking Cat into the river. It was too dangerous to turn back, and Cat was left behind. As Ox approached the finish line, the Rat jumped off her back and claimed first place for himself. After Rat and Ox came Tiger, Rabbit, Dragon, Snake, Horse, Goat, Monkey, Rooster, Dog, and Pig to fill the remaining places in the Zodiac calendar. Poor Cat finished the race last and was too late to claim a spot. This is why, to this day, cats hate water and are enemies of rats. So that's a fun and pretend story about why we have a Chinese Zodiac and different animals to represent each year. And without further ado, let's start our story about Ruby's Chinese New Year. Here's our picture. It looks like there's some family and food and a girl named Ruby. Every year, Ruby's grandmother came to visit for Chinese New Year. Together, they celebrated eating special foods, making drawings for good luck. But this year, grandmother was unable to travel. She would miss spending the holiday with Ruby. So Ruby made a decision. If grandmother could not come to Ruby, Ruby would go to grandmother. Ruby drew the most beautiful picture of her family seated around the table full of noodles and dumplings, fish, vegetables, and holiday sweets, a gift for her grandmother. She folded the red paper, tucked it into a red envelope. Did you get a red envelope today? Yeah. Oh, did you put it away somewhere? Yeah. She put it into a red envelope and slipped it into her pocket. Then she was off. Not far down the path, Ruby spied a cat and rat. Hello, cat and rat. I'm taking a gift for Chinese New Year to grandmother. Would you like to come along?
Meow.
Yes, of course, said the cat. But how will we cross the meadow and the pond? Let's ask Ox, said Rat. She's so strong and dependable. So Cat and Rat and Ruby continued on their way. Okay, now I would like for you to help me read a word. Do you think you can do that today?
I don't think so.
Well, I'll tell you what the word is and then you could help. The word is Chinese for Chinese New Year.
Chinese.
Yes, Chinese, Chinese.
Chinese.
Good. So when I say Chinese, you say
Chinese.
very good. So here's a picture of the girl and the ox and the cat. And there's a rat on her head. Ox was walking along the path to the farmer's home. On her back, she carried packages of rice cakes and candies, sweet treats for the new year. Hello, Ox, called Cat and Rat. We're taking a gift for the Chinese.
New Year's.
Chinese New Year. Chinese. Thank you. Chinese New Year to grandmother. Would you like to come along? Moo, I'd be happy to, said Ox. Climb on my back. We will make the journey together. And so Ox, Cat, and Rat and Ruby continued on their way. So these are some of the animals in the Chinese Zodiac calendar.
How to cross the river though?
Oh, they were going to ask Ox to help them, remember?
No.
Before the group had taken 2 steps, Tiger and Rabbit bounded out of the bushes, streamers flying behind them. Hello, Tiger. Hello, Rabbit, said Ox. We're taking a gift for Chinese New Year to grandmother. Would you like to come along? Oh, yes, that sounds fun, said Tiger and Rabbit in unison. So Cat took a seat on Tiger's powerful back, and Rat perched between Rabbit's soft, friendly ears. Together, Tiger and Rabbit, Ox, Cat and Rat, and Ruby continued on their way over to grandmother's house. They soon passed Dragon and Snake, who were making paper lanterns. Hello, friends. Where are you off to? Asked Snake. We're taking a gift to grandmother, said Tiger. Would you like to come along? Of course I would. Snake loved grandmother and was happy to visit her. A picture of Snake and all the other animals with Ruby going to see grandmother. We will bring the lantern, said Snake. Will you come too, Dragon? Asked Rabbit. Of course, said Dragon, who was always ready for an adventure. So Dragon and Snake, Tiger and Rabbit, Ox, Cat and Rat, and Ruby continued on their way. Oh, look at that. Beautiful picture.
Did it make it there?
Let's find out what happens next. As they walked along, Ruby saw horse and goat grazing in the meadow.
Oh, looks like he's eating flower.
Oh, it looks like either he's eating a flower or he's picking a flower, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe he's picking a flower for Grandma. Brr, said Dragon and Snake. Hello. We are taking a gift to Grandmother. Would you like to come along? Yay! Yes, said the horse and goat together. First they gathered flowers from the meadow. Then horse and goat, dragon and snake, tiger and rabbit, ox, cat and rat, and Ruby continued on their way.
I want to earn something. What's he in? Something.
Is the horse pulling a little cart for the animals to sit in? And Ruby?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right. Horse is helping them with the cart. Ooh, look at that. Looks like they got to the river. After a short while, horse and goat, dragon and snake, tiger and rabbit, ox, cat and rat, and Ruby reached the pond where monkey and rooster were catching fish for the holiday feast. And through the shrubs just on the other side, Ruby could see grandmother's house.
So she jumped.
With a leap and a bound, Ruby dove into the pond. She would swim to grandmother's. She was so close. Wow, look at that.
Drop into the pond.
I hope she's a good swimmer, but what happened to her red packet?
What happened?
Did it fall out of her pocket?
I think so.
Oh no. Kind of like your red packet. Where did your red packet go?
Down there. I can throw another package, right?
Oh, look. There's all of the animals. Oh, what did you find?
My red packet. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
My red packet.
Yay! Good job. What did all the animals do?
They dived in.
That's right. What are they trying to get?
The packet.
That's right. What's inside this packet?
Money.
Not this time. Do you remember from the beginning of the story?
No.
What did Ruby put in the red packet?
Some picture.
That's right. The pictures she drew for Grandma. I hope they can get it.
$600.
When Ruby finally reached the other side of the pond, monkey and rooster, horse and goat, dragon and snake, tiger, rabbit, goat, ox, and cat and rat were waiting with her card for grandmother. Oh no, cried Ruby, it's ruined. Everything is ruined. So they did get the red packet, but is a picture very nice when it's all wet?
No.
It's not very nice. It's not ruined, crowed Rooster. We have fish, said Monkey. Nay, meh, and flowers, said Horse and Goat. We have lanterns, said Dragon and Snake. Thump, thump. And streamers, added Tiger and Rabbit. We have rice cakes and sweets, said Ox. Squeak, squeak. And we have our family, said Cat and Rat, looking towards the house. Is it ruined? No, it's not ruined because all of Ruby's animal friends in the Zodiac helped by bringing something special to Grandma. So even if the pictures aren't very nice because they're wet, there's lots of other things. As monkey and rooster, horse and goat, dragon and snake, tiger and rabbit, ox, cat and rat and Ruby turned to look, dog and pig came racing out to greet them. They covered Ruby's face with kisses and tickled her until she shrieked with joy. The door opened. All the animal friends. And grandmother appeared. Oh, what a beautiful photo. Look at that picture of the grandma hugging little girl. Is grandma happy?
Yeah.
Is the little girl happy?
Yeah.
Ruby, what a wonderful surprise, said grandmother. I brought you a gift for Chinese New Year, said Ruby, but it's all wet and ruined. Don't worry, said grandmother. It will dry, and seeing you and your friends today is the best gift of all. Together, dog and pig, monkey and rooster, horse and goat, dragon and snake, tiger and rabbit, ox, rat, Ruby and grandmother laid out their table. Everyone was ready to celebrate the CHINESE
Thanksgiving.
Chinese New Year. You still need some work on that sight word.
Yeah.
Except for Cat, who had fallen asleep. So here is the sleeping kitty cat. There it is, sleeping kitty cat. But everyone else is enjoying some very yummy food. And you're right that this is a big feast like Thanksgiving. In some ways, this looks like Thanksgiving, doesn't it? Because that's when we have our big feast in the U.S. And that is the end. Did you like that story?
Yes.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for joining us for story time. Oh, don't get your red packet wet now, huh?
Yeah.
Please
Because we got my red packet wet, right?
No getting it wet.
Yeah.
Please please share. We'd like to bring as much value to as many children and educators as possible. Thanks for watching. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.